Hello, my dear students. I hope you are doing fine and equally preparing for your examinations. So, today we will be discussing on the topic that is memory management, which is a part of a module 3 in operating system subject. Here we will be studying what is memory management and what is its need or why memory management plays a very important role in operating system. So, as we know that the main purpose of a computer is to execute the programs, then it must store the program somewhere, right? We need some space, or we need a place where our programs along with the data can be stored, and that storage is nothing but the main memory, and that storage is nothing but the memory. So memory can be divided as a main memory, it can be a secondary memory, as well as a processor. So in order to utilize and speed up, we need to store the records or the datas in the memory, and this sort of arrangement we will be studying under the memory management concept. Now coming to the main memory, so our CPU will know about where is the processor register and where is the main memory. So in order to increase the utilization of a memory and to speed up the computer process, we must keep several processes in the memory itself. So you guys might have studied about the von Neumann architecture, where we are loading, fetching and executing the registers. So what happens in von Neumann architecture is, so firstly we will be loading the instructions, then we will be fetching the operands, and once the loading and fetching is done, we are going to calculate and execute it, and whatever the resultant data we are going to get, it will be given back to the memory. And this is the basic concept of the memory management, but the drawback is it is not that efficient. So our main purpose has to be, we need to work on improving the efficiency of a memory. Okay, now coming to the basic hardware. So as we are aware that while loading, fetching and executing, operating system or our CPU has to stall. Now exactly what stall means, there may be a question in your mind. So stall means that CPU has to wait for the next instructions to happen. So we know that while loading, the operating system or the processor speed will be so high or so fast that it has to wait for some extra time for the data to get fetched, and once we are done with the fetching, we need to wait for the instructions to happen. And we need to design in such a way that the CPU should not be in a stall state for a very long time, or for a very longer period. Now CPU can access only registers which is present in the main memory, and they have a specified range, and that range is, left limit has to be less than allocated resource, and this allocated resource has to be less than the right limit. So we must ensure that any process should not cross beyond the limit of the allocated process. Now you can observe the diagram mentioned here, where they have mentioned the value of a base and limit. So the left limit is nothing but the base, which has got a value of 3,004, and right limit is given by the base plus limit. So this base and limit register together, it is called as a local address space. Now coming to the memory, which is called as a cache memory. At each instant of time, it is highly impossible that all the instructions which a process or which our computer needs should be accessed or should be present in the main memory itself. So for this purpose, we need an intermediate memory, and this intermediate memory is itself called as a cache memory. And cache memory is also known as a fast memory, since it is a faster in execution.